Good morning. I am Najwa Tetanor Maharoma from 10 Science Forum. I want to tell a story about Pinocchio. Once there was a carpenter called Geppetto. He made a wooden puppet and called him Pinocchio. How nice it would be if it were a real baby. That night a good fairy heard him and made his wish to become real. Awake, good inanimate, now you've got a soul. She made her magic spell, touching Pinocchio with her magic wand. Pinocchio, be always a good, brave and selfless boy, said the fairy. And one day you'll be a real boy. Then she addressed to Jiminy Cricket. I appoint you guide and counsellor of Pinocchio, she added before disappearing in 1,000 flashes of light. Imagine the delight of Geppetto when he discovered that his little man of wood could move and talk. The next morning, he sent him to school like a real boy. Goodbye soon, come back soon. Pinocchio was a little naughty, so he disobeying her father went to the terrible eater, a puppeteer who promised to make him famous. He enjoyed a lot of singing and dancing with all the other puppets. But when the show was over, Eater shot him in a jack. Suddenly there appeared the blue fairy. Why did not you go to school? She asked. Pinocchio answered with a lie, and his nose began to grow. Only when he told the truth, the fairy freed him and his nose was back to normal. On the way home, Pinocchio saw a coach load of kids cheering. The coachman told him that he was directed to Toyland, where the kids could do whatever they want. Pinocchio, come back! Jiminy Cricket ran after him, but he puppet would not listen to him. There, Pinocchio met a new boy, Candlewick. The two ate as many sweets as they could and enjoyed themselves very much. But he soon discovered that in Thailand the lazy and rat kids were turned into donkeys. When it began to spring to earth and long tail, Pinocchio ran desperately, followed by his faithful friend. Jiminy Cricket together then returned to the house of Geppetto, but they found none. Who knew what had happened to him? At that moment, a dove brought them a message. While Geppetto was looking for Pinocchio everywhere, he was swallowed by a whale and now he was his prisoner. I went to save him, decided the puppet. Arriving at the sea, he defied and defied till he found his father in the belly of the whale. But how to get out of there? So he lit a fire and the smoke made the whale's nest so strong that she opened its mouth. Pinocchio and Geppetto escaped on a raft. The puppet helped his father to swim in the middle of the wave, and they finally reached the shore. But as soon as they arrived at Pinocchio, for the great effort fainted, grief-stricken Geppetto took him home. The blue fairy awoke him and, as promised, rewarded his courage and his goodness by transforming Pinocchio into a real boy.